Yeah, Well's natural honey is one of our products. We don't just produce fish alone, we also produce honey. So we supply to supermarkets, we supply to individuals, so you can also partner with us to be getting your honey. Okay, that's our number on the screen. You can call us to get yours. So you can see this workshop session. That's one of our students. Now she's now a distributor. We also supply oyster shell. You can use this oyster shell to stabilize the water. So all you just need to do is to contact us and we will reach out to you the quantity that you want. Yeah, so this is one of the work. Okay, that's our material. You can also get our honey in jerry cans. This is our book for those who are here to get their copy. This is our honey, wet natural honey, so powerful. So that's our material for those who are here to get it. So I'm using this opportunity to inspire every one of you that have been following us. Don't just practice one aspect of agriculture, practice what we call integrated system, so that you can have multiple streams of income. That's our rabbit. So but actually I so much love catfish breeding. That's why you see us stressing so much on catfish breeding. Okay, all right, so these are students so excited to learn, and we are still calling on more agencies to partner with us to reach out to youths in our community. Our youths are not lazy, they are diligent, handsome, beautiful. So I don't know how to describe them, so but what they need someone to plant in that knowledge in them. Okay, so you can partner with Fish College to get your youth empowered and established. So today we are going to be doing something great. We're going to be discussing something great. I'm going to be focusing on how to fertilize egg. So I want you to master it very well from this workshop documentary that is being made, because in order for you to have good results in hashing, especially for those who are learning it, you need to learn the best way to fertilize. And part of what we are teaching you is not just what we teach out there. There are things we have practiced for a long time and they are giving results. So you can see that our youth are eager to learn. They are very, very eager to learn. So I just pray God will help us and God will continue to bless African youth. So for those of us that have money, invest in agriculture so that this our youth will have a place to learn. So right now, that this bowl you are actually watching have egg that have been stripped in our previous video. So we also have our testes that have been collected, and I'm taking time to explain to them how to fertilize because most of them are beginners. So fertilization is the process of bringing the male and female garment together, but this have to be done in a technical way so that you can get result. Now there are two ways of doing it. One is the wet method and the other is the dry method. Now let me explain the dry method. The dry method is you pick the testes, which is what I'm holding in my hand, and you cut it directly into the egg. Let's just watch. So this method is good for big testes that have plenty milk. So once you cut it, you will see the milk will be flowing. That milk is also called milk to be flowing, but in this case you can see that it's just dropping. So this one I want to encourage you to use the dry method, use the wet method. So the wet method, I love practical. That's what I'm doing right now. So instead of you to cut it and pour in the egg, you cut it and wash the content of the testes in your saline water. And the saline water, the volume of your saline water should not be too much, should be around let me just say maybe 10 mil or 20 mil of water is okay for a saline water. So you cut it and mix with, go depend on the mass of the egg. If the egg is small, that means you need to increase the volume of your saline water, so that once you pour it, like what I'm going to do, it should be able to go around. Like this is a demonstration class, so we didn't use all the egg that we got from the female because we don't actually have enough space to incubate, and we just want to do hatchery demonstration. This is not really a field work. So though we use viable egg, though the fish we use, they are not full breast of, but when we check then the eggs we are viable, they can hatch, and indeed they hatch out, and it was exciting for them to see how fish hatch. So now, after you have mixed the egg and the saline water that contain the milk, the next thing is to go straight to your incubation tank. This incubation tank, it must be ready with water, and see, you are still putting water. Okay, so the blue stuff you are seeing inside the pond is our incubation net. So I'm gonna be distributing this egg on it inside the water and wait for it to hatch. So it's a nice one having you in our platform. This is Fish College at work. So I believe you understand what we just do. So for those of you who are
Good day,
stumbling across us for
everyone.
the first
My
time,
name is
please,
Sigaro
if you don't do,
Miriam
you can drop
with
your
the
question.
state
So let's
code
listen to this testimony.
2189. So I'm going to be sharing my testimony on my achievement or my experience or what I've learned through the help of NYC side in the agro allied department. To me, it has really been an amazing experience. Although coming to the camp, I really don't know what to get myself involved with or a business to go into. But getting to meet my tutor, which is Mr. Joy, actually opened our minds and made us to understand that this was a really good business to invest in. Now, what are the things I learned in the department? He taught us about fish farming, taught us about rearing of rabbits, taught about poultry, taught about beekeeping. He also taught about making of barbecues and stuff like that, and jobs opportunities that are available we can do while learning this skill. Firstly was the ashing of the fish. As you can see, it's about 5 days old now, and this was that we made use of the male and the female fish, taking the larva, the eggs, and the testes of the fish, and we ended up seeing something like this, and it was wow, like something that was like, what's this? Like magic to me. Actually, it's not actually magic. This was real practical that I practically myself was engaged in, and I did it. So he also talked about the poultry, talked about how to make feeds, and I was like, wow, is that possible? Because we go buy things and stuff like that, buy feeds to feed those chickens. He opened our minds, and we're so versatile to understand that things like this really exist. So it was really a nice and wonderful experience for me. And I'm saying thank you to NYC, and I'm saying thank you to my tutor, and I'm saying thank you to Saeed for making this a dream come true for me. And I promise, after my camp, I'll be going, making sure that I register for his mentorship and learn more and become a fish farmer. Thank you once again, and I love you.
Inside those one of those rabbits. Sandy.